Everyone asked, did you do something to your face? Like, did you get something done? The LG Electronics Pra.L LED mask. Because I'm like, girl, do you want more wrinkles around your eyes? Hey guys, it's Sue here. Welcome back to my channel. So hi guys, if you can follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I just came back from Dubai. So that's why I wasn't able to upload any videos last week, but I am indeed back, and today we're going to touch upon the topic of anti-aging. And so let's get started right away. So let's look at the factors or the causes of visible aging. Now, aside from the natural intrinsic factors of just aging, just naturally by nature, you know, we were born this way, right? Our cells were programmed to start dying from the age of 20. Apart from the fact, there are definitely external factors that also attribute to visible signs of aging, including sun exposure or UV rays, and also gravity, and also lifestyle patterns, your habits, and also free radicals and pollution. So I'm going to look at each causes and talk about how I deal with each factor. And it is true that most of the ways that I deal with them is prevention. I think prevention is super important when it comes to anti-aging. It is so much easier to prevent compared to trying to reverse these signs. First, let's talk about the sun or the UV rays. Now, according to a paper, the sun is responsible for 80% of visible aging. So that is a lot, right? Now, luckily, I feel like sun exposure is one of the factors that we can easily battle off by applying sun creams on a daily basis, right? I've already uploaded my top favorite 5 sun creams last week, so definitely check that out. Now we don't have any excuse to not apply sun cream. And I realized there are 2 cushions. What the hell? What the hell? Now, the case with UV rays, especially UVB, is that it penetrates through the dermis layer of our skin and it destroys the collagen, the elastin, which are the components that make our skin look plump and youthful. So we really want to protect that. We really want to prevent that by applying sun creams. Now, I know that the rule of thumb, the standard rule is that you have to reapply sun creams every 2 or 3 hours. And I get a lot of questions regarding this, like, how do I reapply when I already have makeup on throughout the day? Because let's be real, guys, no one's gonna like wipe off the entire makeup and reapply sun cream and do their makeup again like every 2-3 hours. That's just not realistic in my opinion. So what I have to recommend to you guys is sun sprays or sun mists, I should say. It's the Live UV Veil No Sebum Sun Mist. Now, I'm not completely sure about the no sebum part. I actually think this kind of makes my skin look a little greasier, but it's better than no SPF, right? Now, before we move on, I want to mention a little thing about sun cream, guys. So I think that now a lot of people are diligent about applying sun creams on their face, but if you really, really want to tackle anti-aging, don't forget to apply sun cream on your neck and your hand as well. Your face, your neck, and your hands are probably the most instant giveaways for your age, right? Because when we talk, we use a lot of hands, and also you can see the wrinkles on the necks right away. So I've mentioned this before, but I always carry like sun sticks like this in my pouch. It just lives there, and I just apply this on my hands, on my arms like this, especially in the summer because we're all wearing like t-shirts and like sleeveless top. Aside from sun cream, you can always use sun umbrellas. As you guys know, I always carry a sun umbrella with me everywhere I go, especially during the summer because it's super hot. But the thing with sun umbrellas is that they're not only going to protect your skin from the UV rays, but also keep you cooled down for like 2 degrees, by 2 degrees, which is a lot. Another factor that attributes to our aging is definitely our lifestyle patterns. I am a very strong believer that if you have a good lifestyle pattern, your skin is going to look good, right? It's going to look rested. It's going to be able to do its functions very well in protecting our skin, restoring our skin, and all that. So when you want to battle aging, just remember no alcohol, no smoking, no coffee. I like to drink tea instead of coffee, so this is a matcha tea. Coffee does not work for me. It does crazy things on me. And exercise, guys. If you follow me on my Instagram and you're part of the hashtag workout fam, you guys know I like to work out every now and then. And when you exercise, it's not only good for your body, but also your body produces endorphins, these hormones that also make you feel good about yourself. It's great for your stress management, and it also helps you get better sleep. And sleep, as we all know, is really crucial if you want to have good glowing skin. So make sure to remember all those things. Also, your daily habits matter so much when it comes to wrinkles especially. And I talked about this in my collab video with Yuni. I never do anything that can tug at my skin. I never use those foundations foundation buffing brushes because I don't like to drag around my skin like this. Try my best not to scratch or like rub my eyes when it gets itchy. When it does get itchy, like inside here especially, I just press it like once like this, and I never kind of rub it like when it's itchy. Also, another thing that I see a lot quite often is that when a lot of people remove their eye makeup with a cotton pad using a lip and eye remover, they rub their eyes like this. And I understand it because it's effective in removing all the mascara, waterproof eyeliner, but I cringe every time I see them do this because I'm like, girl, do you want more wrinkles around your eyes? So what I do is I just gently rest it on top and I just take it off. If your lip and eye remover is effective enough, that will be enough to remove all the eye makeup. Also, instead of using a lip and eye remover, I actually like using an oil cleanser to remove my eye makeup because it's so much smoother. It's not as harsh either. So guys, if you are using a lip and eye remover on the cotton pad, please do not rub. And just a reminder that our eye area is the most thinnest skin of our face, so if you keep on doing that, you're going to get wrinkles really easily. Another habit that I have that I think is really helpful for preventing aging is that I never ever give my skin a chance to dry. If your skin dries out or feels dry, it's even more prone to getting wrinkles, and it's also known that dry skin types have more wrinkles than oily skin types. Yay! Finally a perk for oily skin types, right? So I never towel dry like I said, and I do my skincare right away after washing my face, and I don't bake. Like even when I had really oily skin, just the thought of like drying my skin out like that, it just made me cringe. And when you're baking, you're basically putting a lot of powder on your face, right? That will absorb all the moisture, the hydration. So you're kind of making it easy for your face to get wrinkles. So I know baking is a really cool way of making your makeup last flawless throughout the day. I know it makes your skin look really smooth, but I just feel like if you want to take anti-aging seriously, maybe look for another way. Moving on to the next external factor is gravity. And I know you might be like, girl, how the hell do you stop gravity? But you see, my friends, I do indeed have a cure. So the thing with gravity is that, you know, gravity is what keeps us grounded, right? But it's also a factor that kind of tugs at our skin, right? So it's what causing our skin to kind of look floppy, to droop. So in order to battle that, what I do is that in my gym, I am very fortunate to have this, but in my gym, there's a machine that kind of turns you upside down. And what I'll do is that after I exercise for a minute, go on the machine and kind of let my skin be freed from gravity. To free our skin from that for even a minute, it's going to be a huge relief to our skin. And if you don't have access to that kinds of machine, what you can do a handstand. And if you can't do a handstand, what you can do half a handstand. And so you can do it against the wall. You don't necessarily have to lift your leg all the way up. All you can do is just kind of make your torso upside down and just kind of stay like that for a couple of minutes. But that is how I like to deal with gravity, guys. I felt so powerful saying that. Wow. Free radicals and air pollutions are also other external factors that can expedite the aging process. Now, when it comes to this, I guess the only option would be just to stay in your house, don't go out. But that is really unrealistic, right? So when it comes to free radicals and pollution, I like to use a lot of antioxidant ingredients like vitamin C, green tea, a lot of mugwort products, a lot of madecassoside products. And also another way that I guess you can battle the free radicals and air pollution is that cleanse straight away right after you come back to your house. The last factor I'm going to talk about is not an external factor, but is actually the natural aging process. As we age, we do lose the collagen, the elastin, the hydration that had kept our skin once plump. So in order to battle that, I'm going to first introduce to you guys, ta-da! This is the LG Electronics Pra.L LED mask, and this is the second generation, which has launched today, I believe. They gifted their whole line to me. It's not sponsored though, but I thought I would try it out because I was really curious as to if it would actually work. And let me just explain to you guys how this LED mask works. So this mask emits red LED light like this. like this. And what LED red light does, it promotes collagen production, it helps with inflammation, it helps with wound recovery. So it's really, really great for your skin in theory. So I did test this out. Now, to be fair, you have to wait at least 2 to 4 weeks to see like the effects of this. Unfortunately, I was only able to test it consecutively till 10 days, and then I had to go to Dubai. So let me just show you guys a footage of me recording. Hey loves, so it's been about a week that I have tried the LED mask, and I don't know, I can't really tell yet. They did say that you need to wait at least 2 weeks to see like a difference, so I'm not feeling like let down or disappointed already because it's only been 1 week. On the other hand, I've been using it and testing it out with my mother, and she seems to really like it. She says like her tone seems a bit like clearer than before, but we shall see, guys. We shall see. Okay, guys, so I've been using the LED mask for 10 days now, and to be honest, I was a little bit skeptical, but I've been using it with this, I forgot the name of this, but it's supposed to like lift your skin as well. And I gotta say, I think it's like I can see like a little bit of effect. Like I'm really, really tired today. And usually on the days where I'm like super, super tired, my skin looks more dull. It's not in the ideal state, but I was doing my skincare this morning. I was like, wait, my skin looks a little plump more than usual. Could it be? So I did this yesterday. I actually really like doing this. It kind of feels very bougie, but yeah, I think like we still have to give it a few more days, but yeah, I'm starting to become hopeful. I am very hopeful because, oh my gosh, guys. So my mother has also been using this LED mask, and she has been using consecutively, and her skin legit looks different. I am not lying. I am not exaggerating, because the other day, like even her friends, when she meets up with their friends, everyone asked, did you do something to your face? Like, did you get something done? And the only thing different that she was doing was using this every single day. And when I came back from Dubai, I went for 5 days, and when I was seeing her again, I noticed that her skin looked more plump, as if someone was like kind of pulling it back, so all the droopiness would be kind of uplifted and tighter. So I was like, Mom, your skin looks great. Sorry I can't show you any clips of her before and after because she doesn't like to appear on camera, and of course I have to respect that. So I will definitely keep you guys more updated about this LED mask. Just to show you guys the other two devices they have. This is the Galvanic Ion Booster, which is great. This is basically going to help the skincare that you put on get absorbed better into your skin. And then we have the cleanser that is shaped like this. So it has these little bumps, these rubbery bumps, and it's supposed to help you with cleansing, exfoliating. Another way is, of course, you can use products with certain ingredients that can also help with anti-aging. This includes ingredients like vitamin A or retinol. So retinol is a very, very popular ingredient when it comes to anti-aging. However, you'll notice that there's not a lot of retinol products in K-Beauty. So I think the only K-Beauty products that I was able to find with retinol in it was the Dr. Jart V7 line, their cream and their mask. I have tried both of these products out, and none of them were like harsh. I have heard a lot of stories of retinol breaking people out, but with these, because I think they put a very, very tiny bit of it, it didn't break me out at all. Other ingredients that I think are great for anti-aging are antioxidants like green tea, vitamin C. Some of my favorite products to go for right now is this beautiful Mamonde Vital Vitamin Essence Bitter Orange. Oh my gosh, this serum is delicious. I'm gonna mention it in another video because I feel like this video is already eons long, but just a brief shout out to this one. And of course, if you want green tea ingredients, the innisfree green tea line is an excellent line to choose for, to go for. Other ingredients that you can use are ceramides. The Dr. Jart ceramide line is one of my favorites to use, especially in the winter, definitely. Also, collagen is another ingredient. For my recommendation for this ingredient is, of course, the Wellage Real Gold Collagen One Day Kit. I mentioned this like a billion times already, but yeah, I love using this, and my mother as well. Another ingredient that you can reach out is peptides, which will help you with fine wrinkles and fine lines. And the Dear Claire's Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drop is obviously my favorite peptide at the moment, a peptide product, because it's super light, super thin and actually works. That was it for this video. I told you guys how I like to personally tackle aging. You guys will notice that a lot of my tactics are habits, right? Habits that prevent aging. And I think those habits that you do, like lifestyle patterns that you do everyday life, will have more of an impact than you realize. That's everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to press like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram @_SueBeauty. And I'll see you guys in the next. Ciao!